Hey guys, I bet you don't know what those are. Those are gorgeous, gorgeous little what? Yep, Amaryllis seedlings. Those beautiful flowers that we see around, I guess, late October, November, December. They're gorgeous. They make absolutely lovely flower arrangements, plant arrangements. It's just a joy to have around. But what usually happens is after the flowers are spent and they look like this, we usually toss them. Today, I'm going to show you how you can grow your own amaryllis plants. So what you see here, that protrusion, that is the style. And that's the gateway to fertilization. So first we're going to have to get a little bit of this pollen right here, that little puff of pollen. We can either just gently clip that whole thing and rub it against the style, or get a Q-tip, your finger, rub it against the style, and we start our way to making seeds. What will happen once you fertilize the flower is the flower itself will start to die, and it'll just start to kind of dry up. But at the base of the flower are going to be these pods. They'll start off small like that one, but eventually they'll get bigger and bigger, and actually within that sac, that pod, that's where your seeds are going to be. So after a couple of weeks, those vibrant green pods start to turn yellow, and they just start waning. The stem starts to go, the flowers pretty much pop off, and just here they are. And there's something in this inside, but since the outside still feels a little green, I generally don't try to harvest them at that time. So here we are a couple of weeks later, and if you notice, that seed pod has popped, and those little black things that you see peeking through are actually amaryllis seeds, and here they are. Give me a little trouble there, but you can see there they are. If you see that little white one, it actually wanted to start germinating in there. So I'm definitely going to be, you see that little white part that's kind of popping out? These did not come out super easily without a little coaxing. And so what I'm going to do is take these little seeds and I'm going to plant them. So here is some leftover cocoa coir, and cocoa coir is just coconut, I guess shredded coconut, like outside of it. And so I use that. It comes like sometimes in a block, in a brick, and I wet it, and now I'm just gonna use that as a growing medium for the little amaryllis seeds. This little guy right here, as you can see, was already beginning to start germinating. So I'm hoping I will have really good luck with him. I found a couple of them that way, and those are the ones primarily that I put in. So now all I'm doing is just covering up the seeds, just putting a little cocoa coir right above them. I think I might have planted them a 1/4 inch deep, and then I'll show you what happens later. So after a week and a half, I began to see little tips poking out of the soil. And then this image is actually about 2.5 weeks later, and they're a little bit over 1.5 inches long. This is a work in progress, and I will give you updates as this continues to grow.